welcome back to the channel. We're doing more American Truck Simulator. I think I got everything straightened out from the last episode, so hopefully that's the case and we can continue on. We're on our way to wherever we were. We were on our way to Jackson, I believe. We only had a few more miles to go, but the game was just lagging. It seems to have corrected itself. I lowered the settings a little bit too. It shouldn't be noticeable all that much, but hopefully we straightened it out. We'll have to just wait and see. I drove it a little bit off recording on the way to wherever we were headed there, and it seems to have fixed itself, I believe. In fact, I stopped what I was doing right in the middle of the road. And all the traffic that was around me is now gone once I restarted it, so hopefully it's fixed. It might have been the game. You know, it might have been just that it was just a bad day for the game. It just didn't want to cooperate. But I lowered some more settings just in case, because I really do enjoy playing this game. I don't know if people enjoy watching it as much as I enjoy playing it, but it does get more views than anything else that I do. So, you know, with how many views I do get, at the end of the day, it's not many, but it's a new channel, so. And it really didn't really start ramping up until about 4 to 6 months ago. I mean, we've been at this about a year, so we're doing okay, I guess. But it does get discouraging when, you know, I post stuff and it doesn't get much views, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're bugging right along and everything is coming through. I think I missed the place we were supposed to go. Didn't like me stopping like that, I guess, but I think we were supposed to go the other way. But it doesn't matter, we're going this way. That other way was kind of, I don't know, it was just odd. And why did it send us this way anyway? Jesus, I missed the freaking mark here. Why the hell do we have to go in here? Is there a special reason it wants us to go in this way? I don't know, that's where the waypoint is. I'll drive in there to cut the waypoint off, and then we're going to make a waypoint to the town that we wanted to go. Unless there's a delivery we can pick up here. Let's see what they got, if it's anything good. I really like to go to that other city, though. Yeah, this is Indiana and Riverton. Riverton is... that's only... We've been to Riverton already. I don't know how many times we've been there. Live cattle? I don't think we've ever hauled live cattle before. How long of a run is that? It's a couple 100 miles. And that we could still get to, is it Sheridan we haven't been, in Gillette. We haven't been to either one of those places. And maybe we'll just take it, the hell with it. We gotta haul something. And that'll cut our waypoint off. I think it's on the back side of this building here. Yeah, we normally only do a couple episodes of Truck Simulator a week, but some weeks it's just going to be different. And since it didn't want to cooperate with me, the last time I played it, I kind of wanted to make sure it's running, and I'm not going to play this game without doing some sort of a recording. So anyway, we got this load picked up. We're going to deliver it. It's cattle, so I guess we probably should not drive like an asshole since we got live animals in here. Well, theoretically. It's a bit of a tight turn there, getting around that silo, but we made it. I think I'm going to pull to the side of the road and take a photo of this because I don't think I've hauled cattle before. And we get the right spot. Yeah, it wants us to take a right. Okay. We're going to go into photo studio, photo mode. I would like to be on the other side of that. No, I don't want to do that. Let's get it back this way. Let's go this way. How the hell do you turn around? No, I don't really want to do that. How the hell do you turn it around? Yeah, we can go up, but I want to turn it around. I guess we got no choice. We got to do it this way. I don't like it. It should give you more options. But I guess we'll take it. We're going to go this way. I really like the other view better, but what are you going to do? Screenshot. Capture. And we'll exit. And get her. Took us back on the dang road here and driving. I wanted this view right here because you got the mountain and you got the barn a little bit, but I don't know. I can play around with it off recording, but to sit there and record somebody trying to figure out stuff is just not a way to do it. So we managed to get something done. See, now look at that. That'd be a cool shot right there too. Yeah, we're not gonna go crazy with Photoshop or Photoshop. Taking photos and shots all the time. I just, we haven't hauled a cattle yet, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to take that off the bucket list, if you will. Wasn't sure if that was going to go to one lane or not, so I was making sure I was going to get ahead so I didn't have to do anything crazy there to get through. But it was a 2-lane all the way. Up there I think it does, so we better get moving along good when the light does change, because I don't want to get stuck behind a slow ass dump truck followed by a bunch of other people. Yeah, it merges to one, so we got ahead of all of that. We're good. It's a short little trip, 216 miles. Then we'll make our way to Sheridan and we'll discover that town on recording. So we make a big freaking yank about it. Get all excited. Yeah, that last video I did was so horrible. I didn't even really want to upload it, but I figured, you can see what a up and start YouTube gamer has to deal with when the crap that he works with doesn't want to cooperate. and that's pretty much what it was. This game just did not want to cooperate the other day, and I'm like, you know what? We're gonna just have to try another frickin' day. There is no way I could make that frickin' turn. Why the heck would they take a 53-foot cattle trailer and put that through that roundabout right there? It's almost impossible. Well, it was impossible. I don't know. I don't know. Well, we made it. I had to really do some crazy stuff to get it to work, though. We're going to have to fix our truck again, because in that last episode, when everything was going wonky, we hit a stupid bus, so hopefully we don't run into that kind of crap in this game, because I really want to have a semi-stress-free game here, and just stress-free as in BS outside of the game, you know, causing issues. Like to start making the coin again and do some free roam as well. As soon as we make this delivery, maybe it'll cover some of the free roam that we'll be doing. Unless we can get a load up to Sheridan, which it seems like when you want a load to go someplace, it ain't happening. Almost guaranteed. I don't know if you noticed, but you know, in the last few videos, since I did the live anyways, I took the bed sleeping thing off from the game because it took too much away from the game experience. And I think the game is much better for it. If I'm doing a long run and I need to end the game, I can't find a rest place to do it, I can end the game anywhere I want. Doesn't have to be the rest place. But before, I was beholden to that. I had to find a place for them to rest and pull off, and it was just getting to be a pain. So at the end of the day, I got rid of that, and I think it's been a lot smoother, especially if I decide to jump in here and do a live stream and the gameplay is going to be over an hour or something like that. I don't have to be stuck with that either. I can do a complete run, and not have to be concerned with it. Well, knock on wood, so far this is running good. It's not any lag or any kind of hesitation or anything. It might have been just a bad day for it a couple of days ago. It's, you know, happens to every game for the most part. I mean, they do update their games quite a bit, so there might have been a patch that they put in there for it. So when this last update, maybe they fixed it, or maybe the last update caused it, and they put out another one to fix that one. Who knows? But anyway, it's very refreshing to be able to just jump right in here and play it, and not have to be concerned about that. Yeah, I'm planning on in the next couple of days or so working on episode 2 of the Ballad of Gay Tony. I'm not sure how well received that's going to be, but my channel is so low anyway as far as views go and everything. It really doesn't matter if it's 1 or 2 views. It's views. It's something. And someday maybe the channel takes off and these episodes get right up there in views. What the heck is going on here? What an idiot. The AI in this game really needs work on its driving. Why would you come to a dead stop to go into the left lane? Makes the guy behind you, who happens to be in a tractor trailer hauling cattle, stop suddenly, so his cows or whatever the hell it is he's hauling can fly all over the damn place. Yeah, that's how I feel about him. But anyway, we're booking right along here, pretty decent. We'll get this one taken care of. We've been to that town before. Take a few short runs every now and again. We don't always have to be a long-haul trucker. Although I am thinking about getting that Volvo, and there's another pack that you can get, a DLC that makes it so you can do some really crazy loads, like hauling supersized yachts or hauling airplanes and all kinds of wonky stuff. And I don't know. We'll see. It's not too expensive. It's like $5 or whatever. So it's worth taking a chance on it for something different. I mean, this is the first time in 60. This be episode 68 that we've hauled cattle. I mean, a lot of the places we've been are pretty rural. So, but then again, we haven't really been in the. We haven't free roamed enough to find those places that you can haul that stuff. Yeah, we can pass this guy if we wanted to, but I don't know if we want to, because you can't really see far enough beyond. And now it seems like he's speeding up. We practically ran into the ass end of this dude, and then he slows right down. So now he's up to 65, 70 miles an hour. So I don't know. I don't get this AI sometimes. The vehicles that are not controlled by the player are just no sense to be made of how they are. See, we're up to 70. I bet you anything we're going to be right next to this guy shortly. So what is he doing? 70, then 50, and then 70 again? It looks like it, because we're catching up to him again. Yep, he's going to slow right down again. Oh, well, now it's 40, so it makes sense why he's slowing down, but before it didn't. Anyhow, it looks like we got a left turn to make up here anyway, so no reason to be going crazy if we don't have to. Crazy enough as it is. So we're taking a left at this gas station. Pull over for a second. People got enough room to get around me if they need to. I gotta get a drink here. All right, let's. I think we might rest this so we can get back in daylight, because we're going to be running up against we're going to be running up against the dark again. I'm not opposed to driving at night, but if I've got the option to fast forward time and be in the daytime again, I'm going to take it. It's 8:30 right now, so maybe we'll duck into this. Actually, let's just get the load done first, because I don't know when they're expecting this delivery. It's a quick couple 100-mile delivery, and there's no reason for us to have to rest for that. So let's get that finished. And then for our selfish reasons, we can go find a rest area just to fast forward time so we can get back to daylight again. That's a nice little spot there to take a picture, but gosh, you know, we really need to get this delivered before we think about taking photos and truck selfies and all that crazy stuff. I think I turned off the other garbage too, with the speeding and offenses and all that. I think I took that off because That stuff is not very consistent in the game sometimes. Now I could see right now if you didn't have your lights on, that would be a problem. But I've had it where it was 6:30 p.m. and they were giving me traffic citations for not having my lights on. The whole game is about making money and making deliveries. And the game in the God, I can't even talk. The in-game economy keeps sucking you dry through stupid, nefarious offenses and stuff. It's a very discouraging thing. So I just got rid of that. I believe. I think I did. I haven't done that in Euro though. Euro, I kept everything as I did in the American Truck. I just kept everything as it was original so far. Okay, we got a right turn to make up here. Yeah, right here. Riverton, yeah. Going a little too fast, but it is what it is. When you only got a couple, 20 miles or so to go and your delivery is just about done, you have a tendency to be a little bit in a hurry to finish that so you can check that off the list, so to speak. Yeah, we're slowing down. I was getting nervous on that turn, and I keep forgetting we got cattle in the back of there. Virtual cattle is still cattle. I don't care. Gotta slow down on these turns and shit. I'm sure they love getting tossed about in the back of that truck, but yeah, and the 50 something is not bad, but when you're pushing it at 70, that's just not cool. Oh, good. There's a place to fix the truck right there and a rest area, all in the same place. So we'll get that dropped off. We'll get out of there, rip it around the corner, and we'll be exactly where we need. Is it right here? Yes. I almost didn't make it. This one I probably should be able to at least attempt the drive it right in route. Let's play it safe. Yeah, we'll do that. Wow, that should hopefully bring us up to level 25. Yeah, we're 1125 now. We're good enough to be an instructor, whatever the hell that means. But let's, all right, we need, let's do the long distance. We'll put that full all the way, because we like the long distance ones too. So let's hit drive. And we'll get the hell out of here. Alright, we need to get out of here because I can't. Yeah. I'm just going to check for shits and giggles to see what they offer here to deliver. Just curious. Yeah, California, Riverton to Portland. Yeah, forklifts. Yeah, yeah, we don't need that. I don't want to go all the way back. I want to stay where I'm at in Cali, or not California. Where the hell are we? Wyoming. There, almost lost my orientation as to where the hell I am. So how the hell do you get in that, whatever the hell it's called, this place to get fixed, and maybe over that way? Yep. Boy, that was a bit risky, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm going to get the truck fixed while we're here, and then we'll rest him up. And alright, let's get her fixed. I'd like to find out what options we have now, since we're up to 25. What we can do to upgrade the truck, if it has any limits on it now. It seemed to give us okay, well, we'll check the engine. We can go 505 horses. Confirm order. I don't get this sometimes, because it's like, am I ordering something or not? I've got an Allison transmission. I think we got all these rigs. I think we're already up to wherever it's supposed to be. Yeah, we're the top already, I think. Chassis is not the top, though. We could be all the way. 6x42. I don't get what's better about this one compared to that one. I don't know. I just don't understand this stuff. That's what's getting me is, I don't know. We're going to leave. Get the hell out of here before we buy something. Yeah, I don't understand the modifications, so I don't understand what difference does it make. I'm not a tractor trailer guy, you know. I just drive them in the game. All right, let's whoa. I almost wrecked my truck. I haven't had a chance to fix it yet. Let's get them somewhere over in this vicinity. Or maybe it's got to be more in line with these other rigs. We'll fill it up after this resting shit's done. E. Alright, we're up and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Gotta love it. See how much better it is during the day? You can actually see what the hell you're doing. Alright, let's get some fuel in here. Where are the tanks for this place? Oh, they're over here. So it must be those are for vehicles, and this is a diesel section for the tractor trailers, because it gives you enough clearance to pull your rig in and be able to drive out without having an issue. Of course, we can't even drive the damn thing in without a trailer on it. Can you imagine how we would with a trailer? Alright, let's get this son of a gun in there. Get her filled up. All right. Let me set the waypoint to Sheridan, and we will be rocking and rolling. Yeah, you can see we have not been to that town yet. So, all right, I don't understand why it's taken me through that way, but whatever. We're not going to argue with the stupid thing. At the end of the day, it's just we're just going to go with it. All right, sometime today would be nice. There we go. I probably had it the first time, but knowing me, I cycle him through so fast that I cycled it right out. Now I could check to see if there's a place here that wants a delivery, but I pretty much guarantee you it's not going to give me a little 200 mile to Sheridan. So I'm not even going to bother. There's no point. Once we get the two little towns straightened out, there's 3 total in Wyoming that we need to finish off. But the other one is way down at the bottom of the map of Wyoming, lower right. So west, south, that'd be southeast part of the map. So that one will hit at a different time. But this one we're going to at least get to Sheridan, Wyoming. When we hit that place, well, if there's a waypoint or a viewpoint or whatever to look out, we will definitely do that. I got to slow the frick down because I'm almost rear-ending this freaking 50-something car. Of course, it goes up to 45 here. So let's get around this fool because obviously it's a Sunday drive for him, even though it's Friday morning. Not interested in dealing with these crackheads today. That lane that he's in ends anyway, so we're going to boogie past him. We're bobtailing it anyway. Some nice scenery. Got to appreciate that. Got to appreciate the visuals in the game because if I stick with the way the game is, we'd be at night half of the time, but we're figuring out our way around it. I don't mind doing some night driving. I think night driving in the city, if you're going to night drive in the city because at least you have all those lights around you. You got the lights from the buildings, you got the lights from the streets, you got the lights from the cars. You have all of that. And you're driving in the country, you don't have none of it. It's just completely dark. Well, yeah, that's the shoulder. It's not another lane. It'd been nice if it was, but a couple 100 miles to go. Hopefully we get a nice little straightaway and we can pass this fool, because believe me, I will. What the hell's wrong with this car? I'm fed up with this bullshit. That is just stupid. Yeah, the buses and the dump trucks, they do the dumbest stuff. I swear to God, they want you to do something crazy so you'll get in a wreck or something. Now that truck was going to pass the bus. All of a sudden it decided against it. And the bus totally stopped for whatever reason. So I'm like, yep, I'm getting around these people because I am not going to get in a wreck or something because of them. I took a chance on it, and we were luckily able to pass them without another car coming our way, so we lucked out on that one. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm getting to the point where I'm going to be mostly doing American Truck and Euro on this channel because the other games just don't seem to want to function all that well. We will sprinkle other content in, but it's just going to be more of this, I think, than anything else. Because I do get in here and I enjoy it. The other games kind of, a lot of times they don't want to work. Luckily, this one has only done this to me once, where it was acting weird. So that's good. I'll stick with those odds, because the odds are I'll be able to jump in here and play this game, and 90% of the time it'll work. More than 90%. Why are these guys going so bloody slow? It's supposed to be 73 here, and they're going 42. Of course, we're on a rural road, so it's not an interstate where we got two lanes and I can go to a passing lane. We don't have a passing lane. I wonder what that question mark is up there. Hopefully it's one of those view thingers, and if it is, we're going to hit that. Since we're free roaming it a little bit, we're going to hit that stuff. I believe it is. Yep, it is. So we're going there. Oh, hell yeah. Gotta love this one. This one looks awesome. Alright, let's check this out. Hell's Half Acre. Nice. Yeah, Wyoming's got a real diverse freaking landscape. I mean, you've got some really good views there. One fall over that fence and you're a goner. It's probably why they got wire over it. Looks like razor wire or something like that. Probably wouldn't want anybody doing that. Because the rescue efforts would be more like a recovery. Yeah, you miss out on this stuff when you're pulling loads all the time. The pulling loads is good. You got to pay your bank note and all that, but this is awesome to be able to see this stuff. This is in the game, so you can do this whether you pull in a load or not. But we could have, if we were, there's plenty of room to pull the whole rig in here with the load, so it's doable. But sometimes when you're pulling a load, you're kind of want to get that delivery done. All right, let's go. Jeez. Flirting with death here, jeez. Yeah, they do give you some XP for experience points for, you know, driving solo or free roaming. It's probably the appropriate term. Get 80 for every 100 miles. We've done several hundred miles in the course of this game, in the 70 something hours worth. Well, we're hoping to get there sometime today, but we keep running into these trucks that are driving extremely slow. And I've got no place to pass these people. Double yellow. I only do that when I'm under a, certain situations, which we are not in one of those at this point, where there's no traffic coming and so forth. Now there's another question mark over to the right. I'm curious to see what that is. So, since we're free roaming it and we're got 120 miles till we get to the town that we're gonna discover, maybe we'll veer off course. And I think that's, I bet you anything I know what that is. It's probably a recruitment center. Yeah, I wasn't gonna have that BS because that's just wrong. I think it's a recruitment center, a Peterbilt dealership. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Wonder what one of these Peters would cost. Let's check out a Peter. Yes, dirty-minded sumbitch. Duty cabin. I'm just curious to see what one of these would cost. Yeah, I think we'll do this kind of stuff. If we're going to buy another truck, let's do it off camera, because it's kind of annoying, I think. But I'm interested in getting a Peterbilt to add to my... I got one Mac. Maybe next time we get a Peterbilt. But yeah, we gotta. But you get to see that sometimes the question mark could be a. Sometimes it could be a viewpoint. Sometimes it could be a recruitment center, and sometimes it could be a dang truck dealership. So in this case, it was a truck dealership. But we're gonna get going back on the road where we were headed. There's a couple spots where it lagged a little bit, but nothing. And then that's I think every one of my videos has had a couple little hiccups like that, and they're very minor and you don't notice them. It's the last video that's so noticeable, and that's where it was driving me insane. But I think we have everything straight now, I hope. Yeah, I need to be in this lane apparently because we're making a left up here. Going to be making a left up here. Hopefully we make it to that stupid frickin' place we want to discover. I don't know if we're going to take a load or not because we're running already on 43 minutes, so we're kind of limited there. But we'll get ourselves there. We'll discover the town a little bit. And then we'll probably, the next episode will probably be us picking up a load from there. Because there's no point in starting the, or ending an episode with us like, oh yeah, here's our load. We'll, see you next time. It's a kind of a kick in the nuts, really. It's like, start the episode off with us, delivery, or picked up a load, or start the episode picking the load up, or whatever. But don't tease it at the very end of an episode. Oh, come on, dude! Jesus! That just pisses me off royally. Yeah, now he's back in that lane again. It's like, come on. Stop driving like an asshole. I wish there was a way to have our character flip the guy off, because I would have flipped him off for sure. That's just plain ass dangerous driving. Makes me want to speed, which we were kind of doing that a little bit. Not doing it no more though. We got to get to the Sheridan, have that checked off as, oh yeah, you discovered a new town or whatever. You now discovered this, and maybe there's a viewpoint there we can do while we're at it. But we're going to get that knocked off the bucket list. Maybe the next episode we'll hit the other town. I don't know. I don't really like to plan things out too much, but I do like to get at least some sort of a delivery in each episode if I can. But sometimes it ends up being a free roam one. This one at least had a cattle delivery, which was cool. We hadn't done that before, so that was something cool. But I think we're going to get, I'm going to get today a couple of episodes done, and then I will probably get maybe the heavy cargo DLC or something like that. And then once you get something like that and there's an update on your thing, your whatever hell you want to call it, update on your, what the hell's going on, whatever it is, I'm getting the hell away from that. Yeah, resets everything where you were and everything if you're doing a delivery. So that's why I want to finish this stuff up before I pick anything else up. I'd like to do some of those funky heavy haul ones, you know, where you're hauling an airplane or something crazy like that, a yacht. I hauled a yacht on Euro Truck, but that was lame. It was a 6-foot yacht. It's not even a freaking yacht, really, but whatever. Nothing, no offense to Euro, but when you're hauling a yacht in the States, you're hauling a yacht. It's usually wide ass, son of a gun. But anyhow, we're at 50 miles to go. Less than that, and we will be at the town that we want to be. And I think once we get there, depending how things are over there, Sheridan, we'll see. I think we need to be in this right lane. Yes, we better be over there. Or are we? I don't know. No, we're supposed to be in the left lane. Jesus. Make up my mind, will you? Yeah, Gillette is the other town that we need to go to. So we could have gone either way, but we already set our waypoint, so that's where we're headed. Get this crap all done. Whoa. Come on, dude. Come on. Don't... I'm trying to get around all this stuff, and you keep driving crazy, like slow and stuff. It's an interstate. Cars are going freaking 70. You don't drive 30 and expect not to get your ass hit. I would not want a driver driving around with fuel for a delivery driving like a crackhead like that. Somebody hits his back end and you're going to have an explosion of epic proportions. Which I'd like to see that, actually. That'd be cool. From a distance. Alright, we got to go make a right here. And we're going to be on Route 14. I guess, Route 14. There's another question mark down there. A lot of question marks around. We're in the town. I gotta be a little more further in apparently before that'll anoint you the new prospector of it. There we go. We achieved it. Sheridan's discovered now. Good. I'm going to discover a lot more if I get away from this truck right here. Freaking prick. Driving like a crackhead. So I proceed to drive like a crackhead. Alright, we discovered this little town. We got a Wally World here, or Wally World wannabe. It's Walbert, or Walbert. Get this waypoint taken off. I'll turn around up here somewhere. And then we'll end the video right there, because I think we're at our limit here at 50 minutes. I think we'll go into one of these little businesses and we'll park our ass right there and call it a day. Well, it'll be a day for this video. It's never a day completely. We just gotta, get our way over there. I could technically just pull to the side of the road, but I'm like, why is this guy going so slow? And then it just occurred to me it's 30 through here. I'm just curious about these places up here, because some of them I'm not familiar with. Whoa, I almost went in the wrong place. Steeler, that's where I wanted to go into. I'm just curious to see what they have for loads if we were to pick something up from a place like this, what our options would be. So let's see, just for shits and giggles. So, it's not bad, you know, but not very good either. 23 grand, 20 grand, 20 grand. Anyway, I guess we kind of get to see what kind of stuff we're getting out of these little towns. I think the bigger the town, the better the loads. But we're going to park it right here and call it a day. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a thumbs up, and you know the whole drill. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.